predictions for World's Strongest Man groupings. Group 2. This one is, I think, a lot easier than Group 1. Group 1, I think, was pretty brutal, to be honest. I'm super glad to see that Group 1 was hard because I feel like Tom's just been breezing through the groups too easy. Could be because he's amazing, could be because he was seeded, who knows? But anyway, Group 2, we have Iron Bibby, who is a good competitor if he shows up in shape. Gavin Bilton, whom I am personally a great fan of. I love Gavin Bilton. Thomas Evans, who's seems to be a great guy. I'm super pumped to see him out here. Fatty L, not even going to try and pronounce his last name, but I've actually talked to him quite a bit on TikTok, and he's actually super cool. So I hope he does well. Alexei Novikov and Luke Stoltman. Alexei he's my favorite strongman of all time at the moment. He's a smaller guy. Of course, he's still huge, but he's not like a ginormous dude. He's just so dang good, and he just puts it all out there when he competes. I feel like Alexei Novikov is going to just breeze through the group. I feel like he's going to win this one. The events are all good for him. I don't see anybody beating Alexei in this group. And the problem comes after that because, Luke is probably going to smash the log ladder. Luke actually showed up in shape for the Arnold's, so he was doing great at the Arnold's, which I was super pumped on. I really hate that the Stoltmans have been showing up for a lot of shows not in good shape. I think it's unfair to the people that could have been invited instead when you show up for a show and you're in crap shape. So I've been upset with the Stoltmans for that reason as competitors. I understand they're amazing people, but as competitors, it does upset me. However, they have been bringing their A game to Worlds for the last couple of years. So I hope that Luke brings his A game because it's going to be a hard one, man. Like, Thomas Evans is good. Gavin's, of course, fantastic if he's healthy. Fatty and Bibby, I really don't know about those two. I don't know what they're going to do. So what I'm going to say is I feel like to get through to the stone off, it's going to be a showdown between Luke and Gavin. And they're both good at stones, man. They're both good at stones. I hope that Gavin wins just because I'm a big fan of Gavin. But if Luke wins, I'm not going to be mad because I like Luke. And honestly, Thomas Evans is in for a shout too because he's great. But I'm just going to say Alexei and Gavin, I think, for Group 2. And that's what my heart says. My head says Alexei and Luke. But yeah, that's what I think for Group 2.